Hello YouTube, it is Mac298 and welcome to my long-awaited review of the Apple Watch 1 month later. The Apple Watch is one of the most anticipated gadgets since the release of the original iPad in 2010. However, this is also a brand new product category for Apple: wearables. Because this product is very different than ones I have reviewed in the past, this review in particular is going to focus on the physical design of the Apple Watch and then how it fits into day-to-day life. So, let's get started. One of the things that Apple almost always gets right is the overall design of their products, and the Apple Watch is no different. Apple starts with aluminum, stainless steel, or gold and creates a smooth continuous surface out of one of these materials to create the watch body. This particular watch is made of polished 316L stainless steel. Back dome is made of zirconia, which feels extremely premium on the wrist due to the 3nm surface roughness. The front is made of a rounded, durable sapphire crystal, which blends in with the stainless steel case to create a watch that feels like it is one surface all around. The digital crown is genius, and I find myself using it whenever possible due to the fluid, solid feel, and because of how functional it actually is. Apple Watch sets itself apart from the competition by marketing itself as a fashion piece first, and then as a gadget. This caters to a wider audience overall, because people like having choice when it comes to fashion. Other companies haven't quite figured this out yet, and that's why they're not doing so well. Apple uses different materials, finishes, faces, and bands in order to create many different combinations. I personally love the different choices of bands. In order to remove the bands, you just press the buttons on the back of the watch and slide them out. The sport band is unlike any rubber band I've ever worn, and it feels really premium. The classic buckle is great for dressing up the watch because of the elegance that the metal and leather bring. The leather loop is a really innovative band. In each segment, there's a magnet that allows the band to close and stay put, just by using those magnets. There is a Milanese loop, which is a steel mesh bracelet, but I decided not to get this one. And last but definitely not least, the Link bracelet is probably one of the most innovative bands from Apple. There are over 140 individually cut pieces that are then assembled and hand brushed to create a comfortable and beautiful band. Apple uses Force Touch as an interaction tool throughout the watch. It is used to bring up hidden, interactive menus throughout watchOS. Glances are a really handy feature that allows the user of the Apple Watch to get bite-sized information from both stock and third-party apps. I find myself using them several times throughout the day. Digital Touch is an app that allows two people that own Apple Watches to communicate with each other. You can draw sketches, tap them, or send them your current heartbeat. Apple supplies different apps that correspond to the apps on your iPhone. Most of them are to quickly look at what you have on your iPhone and then make a choice whether or not you need to respond to this information. Siri is also on the Apple Watch, however in a more limited form. You can only ask her to interact with apps on the watch. If Siri encounters information that requires a bigger screen, she will prompt you to open Siri on your iPhone. In the future, I'd like to see something similar to Google Glass, where if you ask it a question, it will be able to pull information and display it in a small screen-friendly format. Notifications also play a big part in the way Apple Watch works. When you receive a text message, you can interact with it based on pre-chosen responses. When you get a notification from other apps, you can dismiss them or respond to them on your iPhone depending on the urgency. Overall, this is just a way to prevent you from looking at your phone multiple times per day and instead just looking at your watch. Last but not least, health and fitness are apps that allow the Apple Watch to motivate you to live a healthier life. Your goal for each day is to fill the move, exercise, and stand rings. I normally fill 2 to 3 of these rings per day. The exercise app uses GPS and a heart rate monitor to monitor you while you work out. Right now, it has selections for most cardio exercises. So, that's the Apple Watch, and I personally think it was worth the wait. Some other reviews I've read complain about how it isn't polished and it's hard to use, but I disagree. Most people that know how to use an iPhone will be able to use an Apple Watch. Overall, I give this a 9 out of 10, and I can't wait to see what Apple will do with the watch next. Thank you for watching my latest video. If you're feeling like being awesome, please click that subscribe button as it really helps me out. This has been a Mac298 production. Goodbye.